Hello, everybody. It's Justin. Yeah. Good to see everybody. Okay. I just need to hit the share button. And share this to the white folks. I mean, the people. Towards you, the people. The people of Gotham. And we are now on Watch Me Work. Oh, okay, 2 viewers. Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening right now, but I think I may be over top somebody else. I hope not. I've never had that happen before. Yep, don't know what to do about that. Oh boy. But no matter. It's all good. Okay. Maybe I did get a memo about something or something. Hopefully I'll be checking out that chat just to make sure that nothing is conflicting with it with each other or whatever. But anyway, I'll go ahead and share. Oops, I've already done that. With the people on the Face Communications.
No, we don't model custom families for anything really, unless it's specific that the client understands we will charge them extra for.
We'll do Christian Business Forum. Let's do this one.
Reprint that though.
Hey guys, streaming now and submitting a new.
Been about an hour.
Okay, that's that. I'm now going to go to the Twitters. Like, I really want the Twitter bird to be like tweet, tweet, like that, like the Affleck duck or whatever. But it's okay if it's not going to happen. It should though. Deving, and we'll say hashtag game dev, hashtag game devs, and hashtag love, hashtag hashtag game devs, hashtag love, hashtag I don't know. That's all the hashtag I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, that's right. Black Simulator. How about that? Black.
What's going on here?
Probably most important hashtag. Duh. And do hashtag JFox Media.
I will model that, yes. I have modeled custom stuff before. There we go. So here's the weird thing.
Let's say live streaming now. How about that? Shazam! Okay, that'll give some people some time to kind of come in here.
Overrides the printer settings in the program.
Hello. How do you do? hopefully I'm saying this and doing this right. Rikitek. Thanks for the obvious advice. Okay. I will check back again to make sure that I am talking to you and that you're not talking to somebody else. Because I don't know what's happening. I've never seen all this before, so it's very, very confusing right now.
What did I need to fix on this? I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh, I think it just didn't print right.
He's doing something about his house, which looks cool. Let's see here.
Stegosaurus squad.
And then we're gonna go ahead and pop you out like a zit.
Oh, that's right. And this. Sure,
Like so. And I think that's all she wrote with that. So then, let's go ahead and get this party started. Ninja chat. What's going on, Berjerk? No, for real, it's good to see you. Yeah, I don't know why there's a little ninja on there. It's something about popping out or something like that. But guess what? Guess what, Scott? Scott, you're not guessing. Guess faster. I don't care about the time delay. You're not guessing fast enough. Do it now. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But I am going to be implementing a new meter into the game to make it a little bit more not interesting, but You're welcome. for both things. You're welcome for all these things. But there's a piece of the game in terms of blackness that true. There's a piece of the game that I am kind of forgetting in terms of development, in terms of blackness and black culture, is that I get pressure to be angry. I get pressure to be angry. So if I am not angry, or if I'm not bashing a particular group of people, then that makes me an Uncle Tom or whatever it is. If I do not side with a particular political persuasion or particular ideology, that does not lead me to being angry and or codependent on that said system that is making me angry, then I am also a Uncle Tom, a coon, whatever else that you want to call me. So I wanted to put that inside the game as well and give almost an existential understanding about what that is, what that means too. It's like you have this pressure to be a certain way, and if to be angry, and I want that to kind of be in the background in a subcontext. So this can kind of change the gameplay some as well, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter into implement a little bit of a battle system to kind of break up the gameplay a little bit, if this meter fills all the way up. So I thought that would be really interesting to put that in there and to put in these things that you're kind of float around in your head. Like, for example, if I am talking to somebody that is whatever outside my race or whatever it is, and they may have a grievance about things that go on in my culture, you know, in black culture, then I might actually agree with them, you know. But then there's like this weird thing in the back of your head where you're kind of like, am I selling out? Am I this? Now, I mean, clearly not. This is my own actual opinion and things like that, you know. But I've been so conditioned to. There you go. I've been so conditioned to, like, to do that and to be angry or to be offended or whatever, you know, over the years, that sometimes, not all the time, actually pretty rarely now, that still is kind of floating around in the back of the head, and it's really kind of alarming. It's weird. I don't like it. So I want to because I'm more on the other side of that kind of stuff right now. Not because I have completely and totally sold out, but because I'm a Christian now. I have no use for these things, especially for anger, because all it does is, it just holds back a lot of things, and I don't want any part to do with that. I'd love to do righteous indignation. You know what I'm saying? I'll go battle all day long against a dumb idea or unrighteous idea or something that's going to be, you know, to lead someone into poverty, into things like that. You know, I'll rage against that all day long. But as far as just being angry at the wrong targets and the wrong whatever else, I'm not interested in doing that anymore, because it kind of makes your butt cheeks a little bit too clenched, and I need to do things like flagellate and things like that. So, you see where you get, Scott. You know, I'm the man who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. I'm going. And see, Scott, that's a good can-do attitude. This is why I appreciate you so much, because you find a way. You're just like Dr. Malcolm in Jurassic Park. Life finds a way to do all of this right here. Okay, so I'm going to now begin the empathy system. And what I want the battle system to be, it's going to be just straight up this regular RPG stuff, unless I find something that I really have to take a liking to. But I do want it to be where you're actually combating these ideas of, you know, how you need to be angry and things like that, you know. So I might just have like a word where I have to battle against that. It's called sellout, you know, and I won't have a whole lot of RPG elements within the game, but just enough to where, you know, if you lose, there's some kind of consequence, you know, like your ignorant meter might be going up a lot, you know, things like that. So, so yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, so I am. Oh, I got a business thing right here.
So let's see. Places I've worked, places I've lived. There's one projects I've worked on.
And I'll be seeing.
Designs I've worked on. Okay. Well, where'd it go?
And I'll say streaming. Okay. Anyway, DB stole the quote from McCabe, Johnson 402. Oh, it's okay. As long as you have the right can-do attitude there, Scott. I'm not mad at you. Yet. Alright, so then, here's the Tom control. I'm calling it the Tom control because I want to be an Uncle Tom. So, if you're too agreeable as a black person, you know what I'm saying, then you're Uncle Tom. So, I thought that'd be kind of great to implement a Tom meter. But I don't know what the Tom meter, what the acronym for Tom will actually be. So, Scott, you're more than willing. I haven't even figured out what the ignorant meter, the acronym stands for with the ignorant meter or the Tom meter. So I don't know which are. I don't know. If you can come up with one, that'd be awesome. I'm sure you will, good sir. Let's see here. That's the meter, so we don't want that.
Both of these.
Well, that's control. Okay.
This.
We want the meter.
And then also this tower.
Okay.
This was actually a really cool project.
Here we go.
This tower right here. So this is a new tower.
Okay, we don't want the ignorant meter. We want the Tom meter. Oh, I love this country because I can do things like this.
But you can see. I think we did
Oh my gosh. Did I put in his?
brand new.
Okay, Tom's right here. There we go.
Worked on that.
Now I need to make sure I set this thing below the other meters. So that is 600. 6. Okay, that's 600. This is 655.
Is it still on this? Yes, it is.
Is that right?
This? That's a house that isn't built yet.
Uh,
Man, I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to add.
so I guess it increases by
There's one in here that's not showing up. Maybe I haven't
a
done
weird
it.
margin, but whatever. It increases by 45. So,
Here.
so we'll set this to
So
increase
we're
by
on this
another 45.
right here, which isn't a big project, but it was a cool project. I don't know if
Cause that's
this
the
is the inside.
yeah. Okay.
Let's get
Okay.
into
Yeah. So that's
it was a lot of fun. It's a really cool space. Sounds awesome.
100.
When people are like singing. It's got Oklahoma's largest high definition television.
That should let me right at 100.
You can see it's got a 2-story atrium, which lines up pretty well with a tower right here on campus.
That's
on the outside.
120.
You can see on the outside right there, pretty cool.
There we
And
go.
there's a fountain and a pond out here that it kind of lines up straight down
Cool.
here. And this was a pretty cool project. This is a fun one. It also has one of the only
Okay, and
3
all of these need to be
restaurants in Oklahoma.
100.
So it's fun to go eat there, even though I'm not a student, since this is on campus.
I did, Scott.
I have been working in architecture for a little over
There are a few things though that I'm going to concede to because at the time where I tried out Ryan's engine, I was dead set on, for whatever reason, not working with other people. so even though I like his engine and it's really great, I'm going to delegate most of that to either Ryan himself if he's still willing to help, and or Clint, because they are very, very good programmers, and I need to concede to the fact that I like to make art and I like to come up with concepts and art direction and things like that. So those are the things that I really, really like. I really like, starting something with somebody, and then going in with it together. So I like that idea a lot. I like really good. I like the idea of having a really good engineer that if I'm like, okay, with this game I needed to do this, they're kind of like, okay, bam, bam. I'm like, awesome. So, but it is good and it is awesome and it is powerful and it is all those things that it is that I need it to be. My only problem is that it's me I'm talking about here, so I am not a great programmer yet. I'll learn as I go through, but yeah. And this is RPG Maker, because I wanted to make a game that was going to be quick and dirty. I did not want to. I didn't take the opportunity to kind of learn the engine and go from there. So I had in my mind that's going to make something quick and dirty with the RPG Maker MV. And this is able to port to a lot of things too. So they able to port to iOS and Android and Mac and browser and Windows. So it hits the main sweet spots I need to hit. But I skimped on the things for Ryan's engine for right now. I want to go back and learn that here pretty soon, but we'll see how things go. We'll just have to see how things go because I'm not quite sure what to do with that situation. But I need to get better at it and hunker down and stop being an old man about things. Because I've been using this doggone engine for I don't know how many years now. Let's see. And now I need this to... Okay, that does me nothing. Is it right here? No.
Yes, it did. This is so I worked on this shop.
Yes, okay, it is.
Let's see. I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Okay, that's an important detail.
Are they not exactly?
Common event. Tom meter.
Gusto's I know is no longer there. Justix is probably
let's see what we got here. And also, I've added some things where when you first wake up, you get a random message that just kind of provokes you. So, as a player, so I want to implement that, and once again, put the pressures of of being angry, I guess for the sake of being angry or whatever, and showing what that struggle is like also. So whether or not you actually are angry or you're not angry, there's still a subtext of hey, be angry, otherwise you ain't keeping it real within the cultures that I want to address. And again, this is a simulator, not whatever. It's kind of is what it is, Anyway, tried a couple different engines apart from you. I know, right? But expanding is good. But then again, with Unity, you're able to expand a whole lot. With RPG Maker, not so much. Even though it's JavaScript now. Are you going to be acceptable Negro? Okay. Now we see that something has gone wrong here because now my Ignor meter is gone. So I don't know what happened there.
To scale, you can't print them to like half-inch scale.
Yeah, don't know what happened to my. Oh, that's why.
And yes, I use Revit, not Rhino. But I think what he was asking was
because these are now the same number.
No, it is.
And
it's better than AutoCAD in many ways.
They should definitely not be. So we'll do 14.
Yeah, it's because Revit creates
15.
You mean like this?
And 16.
The 3D is just a byproduct of modeling for documentation. So I put these models together.
Try Construct 2 and get roughed out. Dirty.
And then we can create.
I remember that Michael Miller is working with Construct. He loves Construct. Like, he would have his babies right now if he could. And I remember that Omar Fontelehi, can't pronounce his last name. He came there for the first time this year for CDGC, and he was working with Construct too. But the animation, he wants to do more 2D animated stuff. So he said that the animation stuff in there is just really, really rough, and it was just holding him back. So he just was like, nah, forget all this, because he couldn't use Spine or some other stuff alongside with it well enough to actually, make it work for him. There we go. We now have 3 meters. Remember your plan. Okay. Perfect. So now we have to start adding in the points of where I'm going to have the agreeableness sink in. And I'm thinking anytime that, and this probably should be more points for the Tom meter than it is probably anything else, because I don't know, Tom meters are different. Because like, he can be an agreeable person, and not be racist or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but anyway. Yeah. Let's go with her. Let's go with her for this particular random girl. Go. There we go. There we go.
This house is not my design. I just did the visuals for it. But it is being built. Yes.
Okay. Anywho. Now I need some more people. Okay. Cool.
Do you commonly use Revit in America
won't get it there. Won't get it there.
The U.S.
I think
Mostly because of the coordination between
here in the shoe store, this might be a good place to put it right here.
Revit for MEP and there's Revit for structural. And the ability to
Thanks.
and coordinate all those disciplines has been something that's been growing in popularity.
Okay, so we're going to put a common event here where it says,
So it's been something that
we'll say Tom Control, and then we'll add 1 to it. And like I said, when the Tom meter fills all the way up, there's going to be some interesting things that are going to happen in terms of the gameplay, in terms of a lot of stuff. So it'll be pretty cool. Because I personally believe that there's almost like a spiritual attack against stuff like that. It's just like, why do I want to be angry? I want to go out there and make money in a free market. Let's concentrate on that. There we go. No, it's supposed to be more like a Uncle Tom meter. Like if you're too agreeable, you're a sellout meter. That's what it's more supposed to be. The Ignite meter is supposed to be your temper or your mad meter when you start getting frustrated. But again, I don't have a acronym for that, so it's got it. Feel free for the Ignite meter or the Tom meter. If you come up with a healthy acronym for these two, I am all ears. Anyone else who joins in the chat, tender or mild. Anyone who joins in the chat, go for it. Oh my gosh.
this rendering is straight out of Revit.
And I'm sure with you, Scott, it's gonna be very interesting what we come up with.
Get some really good renderings out of Revit, but it takes forever to render them. Like a lot of the renderings that I have,
Okay.
I've lost.
So what I need to do now is
Rendering for 32 hours because the power went out in the office. As opposed to Lumion, or something like even 3D Studio. Even though I don't know, Dutch, are you still watching? No, Dutch isn't watching anymore. So a lot of the problem with using other software is the export process.
however,
But
if this is not working out in terms of what I want to do, because I don't want the player to be necessarily penalized for simply trying to be a human being. So we'll see how this works out.
I don't know.
I'm curious to see what it will add to the game and everything. So
Like it took, I think this took like something like 18 hours to render. It's really not even that high resolution of
like we'll get one from her.
Matrix 7. I've never even heard of that.
This guy right here might be a good position. So it'd be kind of almost like a rare thing in this thing, in terms of your Tom meter or whatever.
That's pretty cool. About one to use 3D printing to create custom pieces.
Okay. Don't have opportunity for there. And
Uh-oh. I actually might have one of these.
what's good, homie? Okay, is the customer ready for all customers?
I'm just gonna go
It's
through
standard for all customers.
I feel like maybe I missed some.
Oh, well, alright. I've never heard of this before. Well, we should.
You need money and contacts. You don't really need money.
I think as things escalate is a good place to put it as well.
Yeah. So Inventor is pretty good, mostly
So
A lot of people are using
maybe right
Inventor to
here.
model components for Revit. Do family editing, family modeling in Revit because the modeling interface is.
Now let's see if this works properly. Well, he might not serve me because I don't have any clothes on.
Inventor makes it easier, and I think it isn't Fusion.
For you, I think I'll stream myself at some point down the road. It's working very, very well. So if you see here,
Software? No, it's CAD CAM. That's right.
if you see here, I'm also streaming on, yeah, with these guys right here too, on the Watch Me Work, and it's been dope.
Yeah.
It's been very, very good. So
Fusion is
I liked it.
like
I love it.
project-based,
It's
like
cool.
you do anything project in Fusion, and then Inventor is more like component-based. You can
But I haven't had any type of problems with it or whatever. If anything, it's just more my connections maybe kind of weird or whatever, you know. I don't know why that is. Kind of frustrating, but you know, whatever. Because I know that sometimes my quality gets pretty fuzzy, you know, a lot of times. So I've done what I can do in order to fix that, but I don't know. I've tried a whole lot of things with the OBS. I've gotten help from Raul and other people about the OBS. I don't know what to do with it, so. I guess this is either my router or just my overall connection. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I had the thing plugged in to an extender, but then again, the extender only has the signal, so it's kind of a mess actually. So I've got no better solutions. The only way I can have a better solution is if I move, because then you know my house would kind of permit me to run cable better or whatever it is. So, but that's not the case. So.
Between 5 to 15% overhead order anyway, so that you don't.
Okay. I'm going to go to the Uptown.
So yeah, we have actually for this project.
No, he wouldn't be a good opportunity.
The church project.
Here to help with the grass.
Let's see. First Prez.
No, I'm not.
Austin Avenue, First Prez. So this was actually a really cool use of Revit that we did here. These little things right here.
Um,
Stone that are sitting.
I
on
think
top.
the old guy's okay for right now.
Guys right here. We did like a hyper accurate.
Either that or we need to make another option to where it's going to be.
Needed to know how much those things were in a way because the structure.
I need to add another option maybe with some of the branches.
Actually able to model them exactly the way they need to be built, and then do a get a volume of mass.
Thank you, Scott.
Into a weight for how much those things weighed, and
So either need another 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 choice with some of these branches, or add some new areas of gameplay where that can be implemented a little bit better. Because that's a thing. Like that's a thing where I'm get pressure for that kind of stuff. So what about says none of your business? So let's say for example I had these choices right here. Tell them I says none of your business, or curse them out.
Exercise into a hour and a half long exercise.
So I can go up here and be like,
Fix this
no,
over
I am not.
That's okay. It's supposed to be a 4-hour exercise, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
I need to get rid of this right here too. Not that, but this. Disallow. Let's see. No, I am not. Because I could add another choice where I say that something like, I don't know. Something like,
Yeah, that's why my wife married me. So,
um,
and I bet that's why you follow me too, because you just can't look away from my face.
how about if you want me to, or something like that.
So
I can't stick around long, but I enjoy popping collar with you, I'm sure.
Designs Stegosaurus. Awesome.
I mean, you get an A for effort, Scott. You get an A for effort. You get a pat on the head and a rub the tummy.
Make your own redesigns. 3D.
You're welcome. You've attained 5 Negro points. Congratulations, Scott. Woo! Maybe I will. Where are you heading to? Are you heading to Heading out somewhere to get some food, get some breakfast, get some something. That is something to smile about, buddy. That is something to smile about. How about
Stegosaurus, you have to print this and let me know how it works. Are you serious? I bet that sounds really bad.
Okay. I took a 15-minute break from work half an hour ago. Gotcha.
That's crazy.
So no, I'm not. I don't know what I should put here. Maybe something like, well.
So I went to school for 12 years and got my MRS.
It wouldn't hurt.
But I do not have a degree. Yeah, I kind of went to school at a bad time in my life. Timing wasn't that great. I decided that it was more
Okay,
important for me to
cool.
start my family. And I mean, it's worked out. I took the long route. I wouldn't suggest it. But MRS, yeah, MRS. Here, I'll type it out for you.
Okay.
I went to school for my MRS. And I got my MRS and I dropped out of school.
I see on the dark side a thing. Oh well. I'm scared now. Oh, okay. All my business all up on face communication. Anyway,
The problem was is that I
might need to mute that or something like that. I don't know what to do.
and then I lost my job in Atlanta and had to move out to Tulsa to continue working. So that really disrupted things because the credits didn't really transfer very well. So I could probably still finish school. It would be really tough though.
And we'll do. Okay, we'll switch them out to control, self-control, B.
To get
Like that.
practice.
Is that correct? Yep.
Right now, it's only
Okay, cool.
in Oklahoma.
Save that junk.
So I can't practice
Okay.
any other states.
Oh yeah.
So I would have to. I have
Need to make sure that
for at least 3 years under my
this
own
is
license, and then I have to have the National Council of Architectural
a
Registration
little more
Board
down.
review my work and determine whether or not it's okay for me
Okay,
to
cool.
practice in other states. Actually, they don't
Hearing a little bit of
determine
feedback on that.
certification.
Okay.
And then the review my work.
Now this guy right here
I can practice.
is your almost racist, kind of is racist kind of guy.
Like right now, if I had a degree, I could just go to New York and stay out like practice architecture in New York.
guy right here says a lot of awful things. Maybe it shouldn't be called the Tom meter, though. Maybe it should be called the accusation meter. Because that's what it really is at the end of the day. It's just it's this subliminal accusation always going into your mind about how because you're not angry enough or you're not this enough or whatever it is, means that, you know, something else. So that makes more sense than a Tom meter, I guess. So maybe it's called like the accu-meter or something like that. I don't know. Well, we'll get there. This would be a great place for something like that, you know, to be accused that, you know, because, hey, I agree with, you know, I want to be dressed like you want to be treated, not like a thug. Now, within itself, he assumes some things, obviously, because you are black, but at the same time, too, with the statement of, hey, dress the way you want to be treated, that's also a good thing as well. So, you know, so this is a really good spot right here for that to be implemented into the game. Oops. So we can add. Control. Okay, so that's that. And now what we're going to do is we'll do and transfer to numbers to location C. So switch C. Okay. I might swap these two guys out right here too. Yeah. But anyway, we need more people in this area right here also. We can definitely do one for the pastor. Okay. Okay, so that should be some Tom points right there. No. That's not the Tom points. That's not the Tom points. That's just you being a cynical schmuck. I need Tom points right. Guess it is pretty swag. There we go. That's where I need Tom points at. Okay. Okay. Getting close for me to head out, because I'm going out of town after this. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this baller background I have. Baller, isn't it? And those like a ton of icons over here. Still! What you can't see is though. I didn't even really get into that show too much. I liked what I saw. It was pretty cool, but still. I'm gonna let you know more about this thing right here. This is what we're trying to implement inside the game right here. This guy. Boogie, boogie, boogie. So I'm not going to go too unrealistic with it, you know, but I see the world in a unique perspective. But I think there's a lot of truth within that perspective as well. So I'm putting those things in there as well. Anyway. Yeah, we did substantial work today. Let's Okay, let's go ahead and test it out real quick. Actually, that's my song.
Control heart, mind, and soul. Keep you complacent, be awakened. Keep you complacent, be awakened. The one you share the image with, by whom you were created for. Taste of perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very side of universe, time, and space. Formed, designed to make manifest your grace. Trace of perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very start of universe, time, and space. Oh, formed,
Actually, let's put it right here.
designed to make manifest your grace. Hello, visionary dreamer, searching the world for meaning.
Maybe right here. Actually, I guess it should be right here. Let's do it that way. Oh crap! What happened? Uh-oh. That was weird. My computer almost froze. This thing should not be ever freezing. There are too many things going on right now. How am I using 92% of my computer? That's just silly. Anyway. Yeah, that was really weird. That was really weird. Okay, guys, I'm about to head out here in just a bit because, as you saw, there's some stuff going down that I need to attend to. Okay, I'm gonna pause that, save this. Okay. Let's go ahead and these already fly. Okay. And I'm almost bread. I think this is a funny thing if I remember correctly. I'll have to go boo boo. I put that in there, that's dumb. Okay. Hopefully these two events work properly. I might need to increase the frequency of them. I don't have time to test it out like I would like to test it out, so I'll increase the frequency of these guys because randomly some people are supposed to come out here randomly and converse with you. So we'll go to oh, that was weird. I'll say I agree.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's an error there, obviously. So we're gonna have to fix that one. The Popo meter just kind of exploded all of a sudden. So we'll have to figure that one out. I think I know what happened. Okay, I see exactly what happened. Okay, I got you. I know what happened. I know what happened. So it moved up, but I used the wrong space. I used the wrong picture display, so now it just kind of combined into one block of whatever. Let's go ahead and go past this now. Well, that's definitely not okay. Okay, let's see if the meter has filled up sufficiently. Yeah, it's just gonna keep freaking out. Yeah. Okay, it went up, just didn't go up in the right meter didn't go up. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. This will do a lot of different things. It'll be cool once it's all wrapped up. But alright guys, that's my time. You can find out ways to support me in the links in the description below. And I'll be here every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And if you want to join on, I would suggest that you do, because we have fun here. Yay! Okay, I want to stop. So anyway, God bless guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Sound like Peanut Butter Gamer.